Hey everybody, it's Rider, and welcome back to Let's Play Donkey Kong Land 2. Today we're going to begin Creme Cauldron. Well, the cauldron side of Creme Cauldron, originally Crocodile Cauldron. But for memory issues, I don't understand why they would have to do that, because there isn't... How much memory could it take to split the two worlds? I know they've only got like a megabyte or so to work with, but really, how many lines of code is that to split off Creme Quay and Crocodile Cauldron? Like, almost none. See that bonus? We can't get to that yet. Another thing that really mirrors Donkey Kong Country 2 is the placement of the animal buddies is just about the same. Like, the levels use the same animal buddies. Unlike in Donkey Kong Country 2, though, Donkey Kong Land 2 only features animal barrels as opposed to animals in crates. They actually Rare figured out that in 8-bit grayscale, DK and Diddy mounted on the animal buddies doesn't exactly look the greatest. So rather than trying to fit Diddy and Dixie on the spider in a grayscale game, they opted to go for transformational barrels instead for all of the animal use, which I am completely in favor of. Now, don't get me wrong, this game isn't nearly as good as DKC2 is, but it's definitely more playable than the first one. The graphics are still... Damn it. The graphics are still good. They're definitely less grainy than the first game, and they fixed this even more in Donkey Kong Land 3. Ah, come on. So is that going to be my new nickname, Idiot from Northern Illinois? Because that sounds about right. Why am I carrying this treasure chest across the crocodiles? That doesn't make a lot of sense, because I'll just drop it when I hit the one that jumped. You know what? I never noticed that. That jumping on the crocodiles that bounce you into the air cause you to lose objects that you're holding. That's not the case in Donkey Kong Country 2, obviously, where one of the puzzles in this world to get into a bonus requires you to... what? Yeah, guys, I kind of forgot about this. How are you supposed to find that DK coin? Because there's no hints anywhere of what you're supposed to do. Wow, that was lucky. Totally unintentional, too. Now there... Is this the first stage that has them? I think it is. The first stage with 2 bonuses. I believe this is the first cannonball bonus. Do I go over him? Yeah, I go over him. There's the cannonball. Yeah, don't try to jump into that barrel, because you'll drop the cannonball. And because of Game Boy physics, The game doesn't keep very good track of where things are off screen. It's even worse than the SNES games about that. Oh. Uh-huh. Now that is very unlike Rare. Usually when there's a single banana located just out randomly... Yeah. When there's a single banana just located randomly, that's usually a hint that there's something there. Now, one thing that does bug me a little bit is they didn't try to port... what is this song called? I don't think it's called Life in the Mines. That's from Donkey Kong Country 1. Oh, Mining Melancholy, that's what it is. I couldn't quite remember the name at first. But they didn't try to port Mining Melancholy to the Game Boy. I don't know why they couldn't. I'm guessing it might have been a little bit too complex of a song for an 8-bit game. Could be memory. It might just be memory because there were a couple of other songs that were omitted from the port as well. But yeah, it has to be memory because they didn't omit Sticker Brush Symphony. And well, you know what they did with... Well, you'll be pretty happy to hear Sticker Brush Symphony when we get to it in World 4, because... Not 4. Keep thinking of Donkey Kong Country 2, where Crazy Creme Land is World 4. In this game, it's World 3. Because Creme Quay and Crocodile Cauldron are one world. So annoying. That should be everything. Lava Lagoon functions essentially the same as the original Lava Lagoon. Hit Clapper the Seal, he sneezes, or does he? What does he do? He sneezes into the water to make it cooler. Well, cool enough for you to traverse. It's the same concept, just the paths are different. You do have to be fast. Because the water doesn't stay cool very long. Okay. Now, there is a bonus down here. There we go. Now, one thing I think they overuse in the underwater areas for bonus stages is the crate mazes. They do that a lot in this game too. Like I remember both of the bonuses in Glimmer's Galleon in the original game were like that. Oh god. Whew. Just made it. Now we should be coming up on the DK coin fairly soon. There we go. That's one of those DK coins where if you're not quick, it's very easy to lose a life getting it. Oh. They're that close to each other? And I can't get back up there. Awesome. I'm going to have to die. So I guess I'll just let Dixie burn to death. Because I was totally not paying attention to my notes. since the second bonus barrel is located right after the DK coin. At least the bonus barrels are clearly marked in this one. Unlike in... Oh, yeah, it's up here. That's kind of a dick move of Rare to make you not able to go back up there right after you pass the... Now, this is a bonus that I would have liked to see more of in Donkey Kong Country 2, was a Find the Coin underwater one where you dodged a whole bunch of enemies. They did that more in Donkey Kong Country 3, and I need to be more careful because I only have one Kong. Or I thought I only had one Kong. See, I'm too used to the darn SNES games where you can actually see both your Kongs on screen instead of there being a little indicator where they show your lives. I'm gonna hit Clapper again. At least it's better than in Donkey Kong Country, not Donkey Kong Country, Donkey Kong Land 1, where they didn't, where there was no indication at all as to whether you had a second Kong or not, at least on screen. You had to find out if you had another Kong by hitting select. Alright, Red Hot Ride. Everybody remembers this level. One very odd thing about this stage is if you, what is it? If you hold, not hold, but if you repeatedly press the B button, you'll go ever so slightly faster on the balloons. I don't think it ever makes a difference, and you definitely don't ever have to get any of the prizes in this stage. There's only one bonus. There's, what, one bonus and one DK coin. Well, there's a DK coin in every stage. Then why do I say there's one DK coin? Because there's obviously only one DK coin in each stage. Get out of there, Diddy. Thank you. Yay, Rambi balancing on a freaking hot air balloon, because that's how video game physics work. Damn it. I know there's secrets up there. Like, there's a secret I wanted to show, but it's not a bonus because all the special items are located after the continue barrel. I think there's just, if my memory serves, there should only be one more level in Crocodile Cauldron after this, and then I'm gonna take a break before the Creme Quay levels. I think Creme Quay's if I remember from the original game, Creme Quay's a bigger world too. They might have cut a level. Oh yeah, right. They did cut a level from Creme Quay in this game. They moved it to a different world. Yes, that is all for the O. So there should be a balloon back here. Where is it? There it is. Ugh! Whew! Almost hesitated too much. Now, there's a bonus stage just like this in Donkey Kong Country 2, the original. But this one's a little bit more difficult because you don't have the team throw. And time is going to be an issue. 3, 2, 1, got it! Whew. I've had a couple hiccups, but so far I'm perfect on bonuses. There we go. I was wondering where this thing was. And I do not like bouncing off all those enemies. It works better on a larger screen. And I don't mean a larger television. I mean a game screen with more pixels. I hope I didn't have to bounce off that flitter to reach him. Oh, it was just for a life? Okay. I can still get the life anyway. Oh, whatever, I'll take it. Now let's move on to Squawks' Shaft. There's 2 bonuses in here. Now, one thing that definitely got fixed in this game was the rotating barrel physics. They feel about the same as they did in the DKC series, a lot more precise. What? Stupid. Oh, that was unexpected. I'll take it. Do you see what I mean, though? There was a platform below me, not too far below me either, and I just fell into oblivion. That did get fixed in 3, thankfully. I think it's just better to roll into these guys, I think. Firing you straight into that enemy if you hold right, especially on the last one, that was mean. Fellas, not now, I'm recording. Now there's just one more bonus. And it's not until much later in the level after we get everybody's favorite clumsy parrot. Wow, I totally missed those bananas. Or the banana coin, like it matters. Like it matters, because I'm going to have way too many of them by the time I finish the game. And once you get the credits, well, at least the first segment of credits, your banana count, or not, your lives, your bananas, and everything resets back. So you're gonna have to go farm lives anyway. What? I went right through that! Stupid game. Hey game, where's the midway marker? I guess it was good for a laugh from you guys, because I know how much you like watching me roll my eyes at the game. What? Oh. And that was right before the halfway point, too. Like, the barrel just appeared after I got over to that point, and for some reason it wouldn't let me go in it. What the hell, game? And from what I can tell in my notes, the bonus barrel that you find as the parrot is really easy to find, like in plain sight. That was risky. Probably shouldn't have gone for that. Where are you, bonus? Where's the bonus? Aha! Bonus! Thought I killed that guy. At least this one's easy to find again. Yes, the parrot is still floaty as ever. Look out. Did I miss one? Good. That's both the bonuses and the DK coin. Now the rest of this level should be a breeze, and after this I think I'm going to cut the video, and I'd better cut the video soon, because I'm... Last enemy, really? There's a lack of skill in this recording station. Clearly. Oh wait, that's called the Let's Player's Curse. Because that thing has a name. Another thing with those crooks is since you can fire, you can kind of sort of fire through the ceiling, or, you know, fire through a platform you're underneath, you'll want to nail some enemies from the top when possible so they don't become a pain when you're flying upward. The dragonflies are a real pain in the button in stages where squawk splitters, I think they're called. I forget. It's been so long since I've even touched the manual or the player's guide for Donkey Kong Country 2 that I don't remember all the enemies' friggin' names. That's something they don't really do in video games anymore. Go die. There we go. Alright, that's a wrap for the Crocodile Cauldron side of Creme Cauldron. I'm going to go ahead and save, and we will begin the Creme Quay side of Creme Cauldron next time on Let's Play Donkey Kong Land 2. See you later, everybody.